Hey YouTubers, welcome to Learn, Live, and Prepare. Today we're going over the FEMA Emergency Kit, or the Basic Disaster Supplies Kit. I think this is a good starting point for those that are new to prepping or readiness. It's fairly inexpensive, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, and most of the items you probably already have. So let's go over some examples of what's on this list and how you might use them. Alright, first on the list is water. Simplest way, probably just buy it in packs of bottled water like this. Keep it in a cool area and just make sure that you use it and rotate it. You don't want to be in a situation where people are panic buying and there's no water left in the stores or food, which leads us into the next item. All right, food, specifically non-perishable food. Here's a couple examples. You got canned food and freeze-dried food. Again, don't wait until the panic buying starts to get your food. Next on that list is a battery-powered or hand crank radio and a NOAA weather radio. This is a NOAA weather radio and it is battery-powered and hand crank. There's also a few other options like solar-powered. You can charge this up via an outlet. It comes with a flashlight, but you're gonna want a way to keep informed of what's going on around you. So get yourself a radio. Next is a flashlight. If we lose power, we need a way to see. So any flashlight will be good. Headlamps are great. Candles would be good. I like the rechargeable ones, but in a situation where you don't have power, a flashlight that takes batteries might be better. After that, we have a first aid kit. This is probably something that everybody already has, but make sure it's stocked and ready to use in case you need it. Another important item, batteries. If you have devices that use batteries, make sure you have spares. Try to keep them organized and clean. Something else on that list is a whistle. You might be in a situation where you need to get help or you need to be found. And a whistle is going to be more effective than yelling and wearing out your vocal cords. Another item on that list is dust masks. There might be dust in the air or ash from a fire. You don't want to breathe that stuff in, so keep some dust masks readily available. And then there's plastic sheeting and duct tape for sheltering in place. I'd get a thicker plastic than this, but just as an example, you could use this for sheltering in place. Or maybe you have a window that breaks, and when it's safe enough, you can seal that off so you don't have the exposure to the elements. After that, moist towelettes, trash bags, and plastic ties for personal sanitation. I'd also add plastic gloves to this in case you have to contaminate certain things. You don't want to be coming in contact with that. And you might not have running water, so you can use moist towelettes. Alcohol wipes would be great as well to clean yourself up. And there's plenty of other uses to trash bags and zip ties, so these are great items to have. All right, manual can opener. If you're going to have canned food, you're going to want a manual can opener. Unless you want to open it up with a knife. But you can do that, but you'll probably damage your knife. But if you don't have power, manual can opener. Next on that list is maps. It's a good idea to have some maps in case the power is out or cell service is down and you need to know where you're going in case you have to leave your home. All right, and last on that list is chargers and backup batteries. You can get battery banks. These are fairly affordable and you can use this to charge devices. I recommend getting yourself a cord with all of the adapters for different devices. That way you can charge all your devices from one cord, one device. Another option would be a Jackery. This will give you a little bit more utility, and you can charge this via solar. All right, this concludes the examples of items that are on this list. And again, this is just a basic disaster supplies kit. It's just a starting point. But I'd suggest that you keep increasing your quantity of water and food. Don't stop at 3 days, but make sure that you rotate it and use it because everything has an expiration date. And I know there's plenty of other items that should go on this list, so if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to comment and let us know. And something else that has been mentioned is test out your items. For example, make sure if you buy a radio that it does what it's intended to do. Test it out, make sure it's working, keep your batteries charged. Even try out the first aid stuff. You know, some of these bandages that come in here, the adhesives on them, they're not of a good quality. You might want to replace those with a better quality Band-Aid. All right, that's all for now, folks. I hope you enjoyed, found something useful. Until next time, take care.